Hi, Curtis here, Citrek Concrete Coating and Polishing. This is a basement floor that we are going to be polishing. I've done the edges, first grind on them anyways, and I've got the other grinder doing the floor, and it's struggling at the moment because this is a crazy hard surface, really hard surface, and I like hard concrete. I got no problem with it, and I'm going to get through it. I am going to have to change the diamonds on the grinder and get a little more aggressive with it, but nothing wrong with a hard floor. You know, it's part of what I run into. One of the things though that I did notice is after doing the edges, how many hills and valleys there are in this floor, and hard to see when the floor is in this condition because it just doesn't show you much, right? You gotta start working on it to find out what's really gonna happen. And the larger grinder, is also showing some little divots, maybe not divots, but little sink areas that are not dimples, I guess maybe is a good word. They're like dimples in the floor, anywhere from golf ball to baseball sized dimples. And that's going to be maybe the biggest challenge right now, is figuring out how to deal with that, because the grinder, it grinds the floor as flat as it can, and it ends up you know not getting into those dimples. So I'm gonna have to figure out a finesse way of doing it. Like you see, I've gotten through the grinding, and I've got the patching done. And overall, the floor is, it's not bad. Yeah, other than those dimples, but the patching's minimal, other than, obviously the saw cuts and, a couple little pop outs, stones, whatnot, jump out. And there is some pitting, though, that is, you know, sort of borderline, not horribly pitted, but still pitted to the point that you can't patch them all. So I'm going to spray down a product that, as I'm grinding, creates a slurry and hopefully fills in the pitting. It only can do so much. It can't fill in, larger pits. But now, I've finessed this floor as much as I possibly can, and I don't want to go crazy with a super high gloss, because some of the issues are going to stand out, if I go too crazy on this floor. So I want it to be a nice polish, but there are some things I don't want to highlight, and so I think it's coming out pretty good. The consistency is all right. I put a lot of extra work into the finessing of the dimples, and just have to burnish it one more time, because this is a last coat of guard. And there we go. It's just about done. It's got some nice reflection. It's got nice color. I think I did a pretty decent job of getting it consistent, and it's obviously, when I start a job, I want them all to be tens. That doesn't happen, but this one's okay. I know the other contractors that have been roaming around and snooping around and seeing what I'm up to. They're all giving me the thumbs up. They like the floor. They think it looks great, and you know I'm just maybe a little anal, because I've been crawling around this floor for a while now, finding all the things I don't like, and overall, it's an okay floor. It's customer, or the tenants, or the owners are gonna like this floor. It's gonna function very well. It is a good floor. I just it's just me. It's just me being a little more picky than I need to be. All right. Thank you.